This is Samantha Smallwood's video over sinking and floating. I was given a challenge to find out why some things float and other things sink. During this challenge, I knew that whether an object floated or sank, it had something to do with volume of the object, but what else did it involve? I began to do some research to find some common misconceptions that children have. I found many misconceptions that children have, so I decided to do some tests to find some counter evidence. Many children believe that bigger items will sink and smaller items will float, but as you can see here, the bigger pop can floats and the lighthouse sinks. Another misconception that children have is that flat things will float, but as you can see, the ceramic plate sinks to the bottom. And the third misconception that children have is that hard things will sink and soft things will float, but as you can see here, the pencil floats and the paper sinks. The pencil is hard and the paper is soft. After researching and testing the common misconceptions, I found some of the appropriate ideas too. I found key concepts like density and buoyancy and surface tension. Density is used in calculations to find an object's buoyancy in a liquid in order to determine if the object will float. Buoyancy helps to determine what will float in water and what will sink. If an object weighs more than the weight of the water it displaces, it will sink. Here's a demonstration of both buoyancy and density together. As you can see, when I put the regular Coke in, it sinks to the bottom. But when I put the Diet Pepsi in, it stays floating at the top. The reason that the Diet Coke stays floating at the top and the regular Coke sinks is because the Diet Coke does not have sugar, therefore it is less dense than the regular Coke. Tension is when the molecules at the surface do not have other like molecules on all sides of them. Therefore, they cohere more strongly to those directly associated with them on the surface. You can see a demonstration here of surface tension as I take a bowl with water in it and sprinkle pepper. The pepper floats at the top with surface tension. As I stick my regular finger in there, nothing happens. But when I take Dawn dishwashing soap and add it to my finger, something different will occur. You can see the molecules spread. This is due to the detergent mixing with the water molecules. Given the challenge of finding out why some things float and other things sink, I solved the challenge by demonstrating that an object will float if it has a density less than the liquid into which it is submerged. Furthermore, an object will sink if the object being submerged in the liquid is not equal to the weight of the liquid being displaced, contributing to the object's buoyancy. Thank you for watching my video.